I'm Gail.
And I'm Danielle.
And we are
the Dork Express.
Thanks for joining us again on one of our videos.
We thought we'd follow up with our first introduction of the Dork Express to a little bit about who we are as individuals and how we actually know each other and how long we've known each other and kind of the chemistry that we have as friends. So why don't you start off?
A little bit of backstory. So Danielle and myself both went to the same high school. We met in grade 8. Both of us had come from schools that most of the kids did not go to the same high school, so we quickly bonded as two randoms.
Yeah, very random. I think I was trying to play it cool, but then, of course, the nerdy thing in me came out, and I'm pretty sure I probably mentioned, like, something about ghost towns, and then, of course, you just all like, I love ghost towns, and then we just kind of...
We became fast friends.
Yeah.
Through high school, we played soccer together. We were on numerous clubs and teams and things like that. We shared a lot of things we both loved. We both were like really big dorks over things, and had a whole bunch of common interests. After high school, we kind of went our own ways for a little while.
Yeah.
We had, various different experiences on our own, and then as adults, we once again came back together. And one of the first things that we actually started talking about was about ghost towns and camping, and we needed to do that trip we'd been thinking about and planning in high school, and we should plan it again, and all that kind of thing. And we ended up being like, you know what, we don't need to plan this too much. Let's just go.
Yeah.
So we went.
We knew where we wanted to go.
We knew we wanted to go.
We've already did all the research because we're big researchers. We like to research everything before we go, so we're not just kind of like, ooh, a ghost town, let's go trample and graffiti and blah, blah, blah. We want to know, what was this town famous for? What was their source of income? What was the history? What was the mayor's like? What kind of building structures? What kind of churches and education systems? Like, we go deep. We go down rabbit holes a lot. A lot of rabbit holes and everything.
Yeah, we definitely enjoy seeing different ways that people lived, and different social structures and all that kind of fun stuff. So we bonded once again over that. Went on a trip. We loved it, and we remained friends as adults after that. We try to go on as many adventures and trips and see different things we can. Not all based around ghost towns. We go all over the place for all sorts of different reasons. We still love camping. We still love all the same things. So that's kind of how we know each other and how we fit together. A little bit about, I guess, each of us personally.
Yeah.
I'm Gail. I enjoy ghost towns and history, and I love wine, and I love cheese, and I love food. I love ridiculous, goofy comedies. I enjoy all sorts of different things. I love to experience new things. That's my favorite. My favorite thing is to just go and try something new and try something different and see something incredible and meet someone who has an amazing story, and just experience everything. My life motto is embrace the detours, just because I believe that every little detour has something amazing down it. So that's kind of me.
I'm Danielle. As you can see, I clearly love wine. Don't really let my glass go. At the same time, it is just a glass. I love camping. I also kind of love, I guess you could say, the luxurious side of vacationing. So I do love the fancy all-inclusive resorts as well, too. I kind of like a little bit of everything, dip my toe in every single pool sort of thing, figure out which one I like best, and I'm a bit of a butterfly, so what I like in one thing won't necessarily translate to something else. I love ghost towns, and a lot of that is because my mom is from a ghost town. Like, the town that she was born and spent, I think it was the first 3 years of her life, doesn't exist anymore. There is a museum around where the town site was, and I think that's where my fascination came from, is how could something have been so bustling and so full of life just suddenly just disappear and become forgotten? And let's not forget it. We're taught that we learn history in school so that we don't repeat the same mistakes, but how should it be any different between these towns and the people that used to live there? I mean, they had amazing stories, even if they seemed kind of mundane. Also, it's what separates between a kind of a corporate culture of how we live versus a community. It's kind of where countries and cities and areas kind of get their identity, is from these little sub micro cultures that history has kind of forgotten, but we've taken bits of it over time. I have a son. I'm a single mom, and he normally keeps me busy. So a lot of my adventures also, I try to include him in it because, well, why not? It could be a lot of fun. It would be a great learning experience for him so that he learns how to get out of his comfort zone. I love wine. I'm fortunate enough to be from BC, where we make such fantastic wines. I love cheese, although I'm lactose intolerant. But I'm sure in future videos you will see Gail kind of gasping and going green because I can't turn down cheese, and I ate all the cheese, and it's now a very dangerous situation that has set forth. I am a huge nerd. Obviously, because we're calling ourselves
the Dork Express. Yeah.
So I play Warcraft for the Horde. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. However, don't talk to me if you're a Slytherin. Well, you can, but it's just not going to go very well. Because, yay, Gryffindor. Let's see. What else? I love Star Wars. I love all things nerdy. I do like outdoorsy things like golf and mountain biking. I don't kayak often, but when I do, I really do enjoy it. I love food, and I love tacos. Love tacos. All the tacos. We find tacos everywhere.
We do find tacos everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, no matter where we are, we will find tacos.
We even find the only restaurant in town happens to be a taco place, and we go there.
We will find it.
We will find the tacos.
Yeah. One of the things we didn't really mention is we're both soccer fans. We both love soccer. We recently joined an indoor soccer team as well. So now we
That was an
attempt to play soccer.
Yes.
So you'll see a lot of stuff based around sports and soccer as well. Our first big adventure that's in the works that you're going to see us doing, it's a little bit of a surprise. It's going to be so much fun. I know we've talked a lot about ghost towns and all that stuff, but this one is actually not centered around ghost towns at all.
Nope.
This is around a completely different thing entirely, and it's going to be a very, very fun adventure. It is. So we want to go see one of our favorite bands. You're going to have to stay tuned to find out who it is. But one of our favorite bands recently announced a tour. And Danielle saw it. You messaged me right away, like, oh my god, we gotta go to this. We've been to all their tours previously. And I was right away like, yeah, obviously. And then we learned that they didn't have any Vancouver dates, which... the nearest one was in Tacoma, Washington. So,
which is not that bad.
Not that
Tacoma's
bad.
a decent place.
Nice. So we were going to make a weekend out of it. But that quickly morphed into we decided that, we've been to that area lots of times, and if we're going to go somewhere for a couple days, we might as well be a little more adventurous with it and go somewhere different.
So, but then where? Because there was a lot of really cool places this place is going. But also some places that we probably wouldn't actually choose to go. So, but that's not to say those places aren't awesome. So then you had the idea of, well, let's let fate decide.
Yes.
And so we decided to put all the city names into a hat, and we're going to draw one out.
Yeah.
And we go there.
And we go there.
And if we can't get the tickets for that place, we will draw a second place.
As a backup.
As a backup. But we will not choose a backup if we get a place that we really don't want to go to.
Yeah.
We're
going to make the best of whatever we get.
There's going to be something cool there.
We're going to find it.
We'll find it.
And tacos.
It'll be something random. Oh,
yeah.
Tacos. Yes,
yeah.
We got to find the tacos.
So yeah, we'll have another video up very soon, which will be more explanation as to exactly what it is we're doing for that big adventure. And of course, us drawing the place we're going to go.
Yeah.
Because that's going to have a very big influence on the entire thing.
Yeah.
So I hope you tune in to that and check it out. And we're going to kind of document our entire adventure. We're going to be trying our best to do it on a very tight budget. So it's going to be very interesting and also fairly tight on time because, as Danielle mentioned, she's got a son at home. I also have a son at home. And I'm sure my hubby wouldn't love it if I was gone for weeks at a time.
Yeah, my boyfriend also kind of wants to see me every once in a while, so we gotta...
Yeah, and my bank account would also not like me. Yeah. So, anyway, hope you tune in and follow. Thanks for watching this one.
Don't forget to like and hit the follow button. Instagram at The Dork Express, Facebook at The Dork Express, and Twitter at Dork Express.
Yay.
See you soon! Toot, 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 toot.